Good afternoon to all my dear students. I hope you all are doing very well. So, today we will learn about the people, occupation, and from where the people of the desert get its water from. So, let us quickly start reading the lesson. People. Most of the people in the desert reside in the rural areas. The languages spoken by the people are Sindhi in the southwest, Marwari, Rajasthani, and Hindi. So, children, mostly the people of Rajasthan they reside or they live in the rural areas. Now, what are rural areas? Rural areas are such places that are not very developed, or they can also be called as villages. So these places are not very developed, and mostly the people of Rajasthan they live in villages. And the languages that they speak are Sindhi, but it is only spoken where it is only spoken in southwest part of Rajasthan or the southwest part of desert. And apart from Sindhi, they also speak Marwari, Rajasthani, and Hindi. So, in total, there are four languages spoken by the people in desert. Now, people keep moving from one place to another in search of food and water. These people are called nomads. They belong to the Banjara community. The nomads are traveling traders and artisans. They are also engaged in animal rearing. Now, children, we have come across a new term here and it is called nomad. So, who are nomads? Nomads are such people who move from one place to another. So, they are constantly moving from one place to another in search of food and water. And they also come in search of, or they also move in search of shelter. So, food, water, and shelter are the three things for which the nomads constantly move. And they also they are also searching the same for their cattle also. So apart from food and water for themselves, they are also in constant search of fodder for their cattle. Now the nomads they belong to Banjara community, and some of these nomads are salt traders, Ayurvedic healers, jugglers, and basket makers, etc. So, these are the different trades or the work that the nomads do, and they also rear animals for their milk and wool. So, these are the work which is done by the nomads or the Banjara community. Now we will learn about the occupation of the people. In the areas where water is available, agriculture is an important occupation of the people. Farmers grow jowar, bajra, wheat, and millets. Grasses form the main natural source of the desert. They provide nutrition to the animals and are also used for making medicines, oils, and soap. Cattle are also reared for milk, and sheep are reared for their wool. So, children, majorly the people practice farming and they also practice animal rearing in the desert areas. So, in those parts of the desert where water is available, agriculture forms an important activity for the people. So, where water is available, people do farming. So, people grow crops like jowar, bajra, wheat, and millets. So these are the main crops which are very popular in Rajasthan. But grasses also form an important part of the natural resource in desert. And why does it happen? Why are grasses so important? Grasses are important because the cattle feed upon the grass. So if the cattle are not eating, from where will they get milk and wool? So to feed their cattle, grasses are very important, and some medicines are also made from these grasses. And like I already said, that the cattles are kept, so the people use them for milk and wool. So cattles are reared for their milk and sheep are reared for their wool. So these are the two things which the people of desert practice. Now we are coming to the last topic for today, that is water. There is a scarcity of water in the desert region. Water from the seasonal rainfall is collected in tanks and reservoirs and is used for drinking and domestic purposes. People have started storing water by traditional methods of water storage. So, children, we all know how important water is for fulfilling our everyday or daily needs. But there is a shortage of water in the desert areas. So, what do the people of desert do? When there is a shortage of water, what do the people do? So, in that case, they store the rainwater. Whenever rainfall occurs, they save this water in tanks and reservoirs. Now, what are tank and reservoirs? Tanks and reservoirs are man-made places. So, the people only they make it, and these are the places where water is collected, it is stored, and then it is used by the people for different purposes like for drinking, cooking, etc. But now the people have also started using traditional methods of water storage. So what do you mean by traditional method? Traditional methods are, children, very old methods of storing water which was practiced by the people earlier. So the traditional methods are that they make lakes, they make bavari, they make pokhar, they make tanka and juhads. So these are various structures which are made by the people to store rainwater, to store natural rainwater. Next is the groundwater is brackish and saline and is unfit for drinking. Canals are an important source of water supply in the desert region. The Indira Gandhi Canal irrigates a vast amount of land in the Thar Desert. There are a few roadways and railway lines in this region. So, children, why are people making such traditional ways to store water? Why are people making lakes and bawaris and pokhar? They make such things to store rainwater. And why do they do this? Because the groundwater, which we use for drinking, is very salty over there in the desert. So here the groundwater is sweet, which we drink every day. But in the desert areas, the groundwater is salty. It is brackish and saline. It means that it is salty. So salty water cannot be used for drinking purposes. That is why they make these things to store water so that they can use it for drinking and cooking purposes. Now, next question is that how do they then irrigate their crops? Because they are practicing agriculture also. So if there is a water shortage, how will they irrigate their crops? So for that they have canals. They have canals or canals which is very helpful in water supply. And one such canal is Indira Gandhi Canal, which helps in irrigating the larger areas of desert. So this Indira Gandhi Canal is very big, it is very huge, and you can see a picture of Indira Gandhi Canal is also there in your book. So this is a canal which is used for irrigating larger areas of desert, and without this canal it would be very difficult to supply water to the fields. And lastly, that due to the presence of so much of sand, there are very few roads and railway lines in the desert region. Now children, I have collected some pictures to show you all. This is a group of women of Banjara community, or they are also known as nomads. And this is how the nomads live in the desert. They are constantly moving from one place to another. That is why they always carry their beddings and utensils with them wherever they go. Next children, here are some images of the crops which are grown by the people of the desert. You have jowar. This is how it looks like. Then you have wheat. Wheat is consumed by us every day. This is how the bajra looks like. And lastly, you have millets. This is how millets look like. So children, I hope till here you all have understood the lesson. And this was it for today children. So we will learn about Rajasthan, which is our last topic, in the next session. Till then, read the chapter thoroughly, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you children.